Yes, Discover. How you doing? Good to see you again. Just want to get you in tune. Listen, I know a lot of you are discovering things about yourself. One of the things that I discover about myself is the telepathy that some of us go through in life. When we're walking into a room, all of a sudden the light comes on, or the microwave may come on, or uh, the water may start to drip. You know, it's crazy, but it's just some things that we're learning about ourselves as chosen ones. And the most important thing that you must remember is that as you grow, you allow certain senses to grow with you. And them senses, from the beginning of time, since the first senses you received,
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
you have more senses, but it's more widened to what you can discover in life. So you find yourself in certain situations where beauty and life itself form is around you more. You're not just in the dull areas, but you 90% in the well blooming areas. And you're blooming too. So as I begin to notice that it really meant something, or it was connected to me somehow, as if I pick up the phone and then I notice that the phone may go dead, or the phone may for no reason turn on, or you're sitting in a car and your radio just comes on. The radio, everything is off. The key's not even in the ignition. And it makes you begin to think, but it's the senses of the chosen one that a lot of us have different telepathy about ourselves that we aren't even connected to. But as we go further and deeper into sensing what we want to accomplish by reaching them goals, either by taking it by reading books, magazines, watching movies, documentaries. I mean, taking as much knowledge as possible, taking some courses so that you can gain the knowledge. And as you see yourself, I've taken courses myself, and I began to take the course. It's on a back burner now, only because of the different things that I've begun to do, like the investing. I see that there's money gained, so I'm happy in that. So when I do bring more to the plate and bring more to you, that you are happy because you've seen the gain. But it could be more if there was more, but there is more, because there's more in the gain and the sacrifices you make to go through each and every step, even to the step of not laboring. Not that you don't want to labor, but the laboring is within you, because what you have in you is going to become labor. You begin to like what you do. You begin to go focus more on what you need to do. And that's what you begin to open up them senses and discover more about yourself. You find yourself walking down the street and birds are just following, or they're just flocking, playing around you. Just you, no, at that particular time when you came by, and they make sure that you see them, or they'll fly over your head for no apparent reason, knowing that you're going to stay there and look and enjoy whatever else they offer, because there's something about you in that telepathy that you go through in life that allows that dimensional communication, and some of you will be able to read other people's mind before they even say anything or do anything. You know what's going to transpire. And that's how it usually is on certain areas that I go to when I'm dealing with other individuals, or even things I deal with myself that I can't believe, even in some of the excerpts, an invert or your invert. But, and even in them experiences, we notice how we evaluate ourselves individually, and then we begin to notice things about ourselves we didn't notice before, only because in that evaluation that you do, and also the steps that you take, and it's not strong steps, it's not the millionaire overnight step, but it's that step. And as you begin to open up some senses, you begin to open up other areas in your life and open doors, because you begin to see more, visualize more. The way you vision things aren't the same. The way I see something now, like if I watch a painting, the painting isn't the same way I seen it when I seen it before, when I've heard of great painters. And you begin to learn about what you like painting, who's the best painter, and is it figurative painting that I want to do? Is it abstract painting that I want to do? Is it human stick painting that I want to do? Is it painting about boats, people? Is it generalizing, or is it just one thing? And that's the way your life begins, and that's how your senses is. If I'm thinking on one theme, my senses don't need to be exposed too much. But if I'm exposing myself to more themes and happenings in life, my senses begin to expose, especially if I have a higher sense. Chosen ones have a higher sense of things. They don't begin to notice things until it becomes evident to them. And so I begin to notice this happening around me even more. I begin to notice, wow, why is the phone off? Or why the phone won't come on? The phone is on, the battery's in, but it won't come on. But at a certain point, it comes on, because your inner you didn't want the phone on anyway. So it found a way to make sure, through that telepathy that you have through your expression, that energy that a lot of us are learning about as chosen ones, that is in you. Because life itself is all a makeup of chemicals and all the things that it taken to make human form, and to make not just a biological form, but the physical form of many things through the science in nature. And it is the physical form that we go through, and the many things that we have in ourselves through our own efforts of learning about science and nature, knowing that we are part of science and nature, and it's taking us even further. But are you willing to explore what you don't understand, the unknown? Are you willing to hear, to give an ear, to listen, to go where you haven't even explored the areas that many have, because of what? Because it was not in your senses to. You never went to look for it, smell for it, taste. You didn't have the taste for it. But when you begin to have the taste for something, you go after something. And as you go after it, you begin to expose more of what's inside of you, because you begin to grow and utilize each and every avenue that you have built within yourself, and start breaking it down to little areas that you begin to develop yourself individually. In that same individually, you're developing areas. Oh, now I know this about myself. Now I know why the microwave this went on when I went in the kitchen. Or why the ice box, all of a sudden, the ice started coming out the ice box, the electrical ice box. certain things like that you never begin to think about, but when you begin to see other chosen ones, you do. So 2026 is just not a beginning of just the little that you've done, but the great that you learned of yourself and the possibility of the changes because of what you learn, what you're capable of giving. So I just want to let you know about that, and take the time to know yourself, take the time to learn about and examine yourself, examine your own behavior. You know how you should behave. You know what's the norm and what's abnormal, but find out, is it really abnormal behavior, or are there a set of other people that go through the same behavior at times in their life, or certain things that occur around them. Until next time, BS and discovering. We're not talking BS, but we're talking about going out there and learning what you need to learn. Now go out there and BS and discover.